Alright, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahawashi, Kal Halal Yahawashi, bahasham Yahawashi. That's the name of the Father, who we call, ignorantly called Jehovah, God, and the Son, who we ignorantly called Jesus Christ. His real name is Yahawashi, and his Father's name is Yahweh. This is a quick lesson through the Spirit. This is Psalms 105, verse 15, saying, "Touch not mine anointed, and do my prophets no harm." Because the prophets, they speak the word of the Lord, of Yahweh. It's like it. The prophets, they speak the words of Yahweh. That's their job, you know. Their job is to go out and prophesy. Prophesy means to say before to these nations, you know, or prophesy about something happening. You know, prophesy, say something, you know, because the Lord is not going to speak to you directly. He's not going to come to you and just speak to a country directly, telling y'all to stop doing your wickedness. You know, the Lord tried to speak directly to us before, and that didn't work out. So now the Lord uses his prophets. His prophets, high prophets, speak his words. That's what these people don't understand. We're speaking the words of the Lord, Yahweh. We're not speaking our own words. And if you don't like the words we're speaking, you don't like the person that said it. You're not bucking up against us. You're bucking up against the Lord, Yahweh. Bahasham Yahawashi. This is 2 Chronicles 36 and 16. But they mocked the messengers of God. So the prophets are the messengers of the Most High. Out of the prophets are the messengers of the Most High. You know, that's what the prophets do. That's their job, and despised his words. So you mean to tell me those are his words? You know, those are the words of the Most High, Yahweh, that we go out there and speak it week in and week out. You know, through the Spirit. Those are the Lord's words, and misused his prophets. Because when a prophet, you know, speaks, do you know it's not of himself? You know, the prophet speaks the words of Yahweh. And in the book of Samuel, I think it's 1 Samuel, when Samuel was going to anoint King David as king. When they saw him come, Samuel, they asked him, was he coming in peace? Because the prophets were feared. When you see a prophet, that means the Lord has something to say about something that's going on. Because when the Lord has something to say, he's not going to say it directly. You know, he's going to go to his prophet and he's going to tell his prophet, and his prophet is going to go tell the people, or whoever it be, the word that the Lord has spoken. That's why we say, "Thus said the Lord." You know, as you can see all throughout the scriptures, it says, "Thus said Yahweh." I'm about to search it real quick, because that's what we do. Even when we reread out the scriptures, we're still saying, "Thus said the Lord." And that is said, it says it results 443 times. That is said throughout the scriptures, man. Well, these words are written in the scriptures. I don't know if they don't all say the same, but you know, sometimes it's broken up in different places. But as you can see, "Thus saith the Lord," Behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thine own house, and I will take thy wives before thine eyes, and give them to a neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of the sun. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Lord. See, we are speaking the words of Yahweh. Which that word, the Lord, in all caps, is the Father's name, Yahweh. Salakia. And misused his prophets until the wrath of Yahweh arose against his people, till there was no remedy. So the Lord gives you a warning before he does anything, man. There's a warning because he sent his prophets to warn you, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. I think that's the right word. Okay. Okay. This is Ezekiel 2. And 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me, when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious house that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed me, even unto this very day. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh. So, this is a clear example that we are speaking the words of Yahweh. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know there hath been a prophet among them. Because a prophet says the words of the Lord, man. Point blank, period. That's what a prophet does. And we have to tell y'all the words of Yahweh, whether y'all will hear or whether y'all forbear, whether you will listen or whether you don't. Because it's our job as a prophet. If we call ourselves a prophet, we got to do what a prophet's job is to do. Is go out here and speak the words of the Lord with whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, man. Whether they listen or whether they don't. That's our job. That's the job of a prophet. Prophets that were before me. Should be Jeremiah 9 and something. Wait, it's coming. Oh, it's 28. It's like this is Jeremiah 28 and 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. So that right there tells you what the prophets do. They prophesied. That means to say before. They told you what the Lord was going to do before he did it. Which the Lord told the prophet what he was going to do. You know? The Lord always does that. He is a righteous power. He's a righteous being. He warns you. He gives you, he tells you what he's going to do. And right now he is telling you what he's going to do to America, man. And these people won't take heed. They don't want to hear the words of the Lord. That's why they're not going to be delivered. They're going to die in their sins. Because, you know, the word is what seals the elect. Once the elect hear the word, faith coming by hearing. Yeah. This is Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God. So when you hear the word of God, when you hear us out on the highways and the byways preaching the word, you either gonna accept it, you're either gonna hear it and take heed, or you're not gonna hear it and you're gonna be destroyed. Plain and simple. Because the Lord is doing the sifting. He is gonna choose, He's doing the picking and choosing who he want and who he don't want. Okay, this is 2 Corinthians 4:4. I'm going to start at verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, which means the anointed, which is Yahawashi, that's all Christ means, the anointed, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them. This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 10. I'm going to start at 9. And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed unto the end of the time of the end. Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. So I pulled that precept to prove why these people are lost in the sauce. They're confused. They don't understand this work. And they're hypocrites. They don't understand this work. Find the exact precepts I'm looking for. Because Slakia Akim lost my train of thought. Damn, man. But the wicked don't understand this work. They don't understand this truth. And what the point of this lesson, man, is to a prophet does a prophet's job. If you're a prophet, you do what's required of a prophet. Just a little video through the spirit. It wasn't no really absolute, straight topic. It was just flowing in the spirit, really, through the, flowing in the spirit.